Okay, hello, I'm Chris. I'm Chris Tong from the HIT Lab New Zealand, University of Canterbury. So I am a PhD student working on using virtual reality for immersive storytelling via 360 videos, and it's my presentation today. So I'm going to present this workshop paper, Action Units, Directorial Cue for Immersive Storytelling via Virtual Reality. And it's by me and Sungchul, Jung, and Robert Lindeman, which are my colleagues at the HIT Lab New Zealand. And so we proposed this idea, Action Units. It is composed of the social cues, and as you can see on the video on the screen, it is kind of an on-site attention guidance technique used by the storytellers in 360 video VR experience where they're going to consume on the swivel chair. And we propose this to solve this fear of missing out problem and try to show the viewer where to look in videos. And one of the key challenges a lot of 360 video are facing is that called the narrative paradox. It's mainly the conflict between the authorial control of the storyteller and the viewer's freedom to look around. And then many of the time, it's going to cause the viewer to miss important stuff. And other people have tried different ways, such as migrating filmmaking grammar, but there's no frame in the 360 video, so the grammar does not work. Other people borrow navigation aids from the video games, but they figure out there's a lot of post-processing work and it breaks presence once you introduce other stuff. Like the example I showed on the screen, there are pointing arrow, other pointing devices, but they are not diegetic. So we go back to the screenboard and then start designing of action units, because we think in 360 video, when you consume the content sitting on a swivel chair, in the seated position, you will feel like you are having face-to-face conversation with the storyteller in the scene. And because in daily conversation, when we are faced to someone else, we use a lot of social cues to attract attention or convey our intention. So we think we can migrate that thing into 360 video because the conversation scenario is pretty much the same. So we designed this thing for the Swivel-chair VR and extracted 3 action units. As you can see on the screen, there are 3 different them: conversation, pointing, and then looking. And we also conducted a user study which compared the action units towards other 2 mainly used guiding techniques, the pointing arrow and angular shift. They are also shown on the screen in the video. You can see each of them being demonstrated. And we recruited 24 people, ran a user study, composed a 4-clip story of a campus tour, applied randomly those conditions to them, also a blank, which is nothing. And we measured its effect on memory, engagement, level of enjoyment, cybersickness, and also we pay attention to people's behavior, such how long they're going to take to search and how long they're going to stay on attention. And here's the result. So the result turns out that from the charts, as you can see on the screen, that shows the different results from 4 conditions, that we can tell compared to the angular shift, the action units has increased the level of engagement and also the level of enjoyment, and then facilitated people for faster search and longer attention, also reduced cybersickness. And people also prefer action units for their diegetic feelings and easy to understand. Beyond of that, we didn't find significant difference between either the pointing arrow action units or other different conditions. So that's pretty much the conclusion, and feel free to ask any questions. Thank you.